18th of December every year is observed as Minorities' Rights Day. It's a significant day which aims at promoting, preserving, and safeguarding the rights of people belonging to linguistic, religious, caste, and color minorities in India. It's an exceptionally critical day, keeping in mind the end goal, which is to uplift and protect the minorities. We all know that India is a secular country wherein all the religions have equal rights, despite the fact that Indian Constitution has supported and given equivalent and reasonable rights to every one of the groups, including minorities. Yet certain issues concerning the privileges of minorities continue to come up. By observing Minorities' Right Day in India, each state works around issues identified with minorities and also guarantees that the minority rights are protective in the region. Now, internationally, Minority Rights Day is observed and celebrated on 18th of December every year for preserving the actual and legal rights of minorities. As every country has various linguistic, ethnic, cultural, and religious minority groups, it is the duty of the country to provide all the facilities and rights to the minorities irrespective of its size, religion, and population. There are numerous examples throughout the world when a particular minority group had to struggle and was oppressed because of political and policy discrimination. A country which does not discriminate between people based on caste, religion, or community displays the true spirit of democracy. Now, India celebrates Minority Rights Day on 18th of December every year, as introduced by United Nations. Several schemes and initiatives have been launched by Government of India to improve the employment opportunities, educational enrichment, and financial inclusion of the minorities group. These initiatives and schemes will enable people from minority communities to play a significant role in contributing to the growth of the nation. So, what is the history of Minorities' Right Day? Now, each year, Minorities' Right Day in India is celebrated on 18th of December by National Commission of Minorities. The day fights for religious harmony, respect, and better understanding of all minority communities. Every member of the National Commission of Minorities, including the chairman as the vice chairman, takes part in Minority Rights Day in India. On 18th of December 1992, United Nations adopted and broadcasted the statement on individual rights belonging to religious or linguistic national ethnic minorities. The United Nations announced that cultural, religious, linguistic, and national identity of the minorities shall be respected, preserved, and protected by the states and within individual territories. It is also the responsibility of the state government to improve the conditions for promoting and spreading awareness about the national, linguistic, religious, and cultural identity. In 2012, on Minority Rights Day, National Commission for Minorities brought about a special issue for minorities called Minorities India. The publication brought out by National Commission for Minorities focuses on the functions, responsibilities, and activities of the third constitutional commission belonging to the National Commission of Minorities. Now, during Minorities' Right Day in India, various seminars are conducted on the occasion discussing the current status of minority groups. Discussion will also focus on the upliftment of the minorities which are overseen in the development schemes. Many talks and various campaigns would also be organized on the day to make people understand their minority rights as well as make them aware about the minority schemes of the government. Now, let's talk about the constitutional rights and obligations for minorities in the Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution ensures equal rights for all citizens. The Constitution of India has adopted several measures for safeguarding the rights of linguistic, ethnic, cultural, and religious minorities. It also takes care of all those people who are financially or socially disadvantaged people, irrespective of the caste, culture, and community, as scheduled tribe and scheduled caste people. Now, Article 16, which confirms that in the cases of public employment, no unfairness or inequality shall be allowed on the basis of language, caste, creed, color, race, or religion. This suggests that every citizen of India must get equal and fair service opportunity in public service and government offices. Article 25 ensures religion freedom to every individual. Each member of the religious, linguistic, or ethnic minority community have the unrestricted authority to pursue its own religion. The state regulates the practice of religion only when, to the extent it disturbs the public peace. The minorities have the right to follow the religion of their choice and they can also publicize it. Now, this is something which has been enshrined in the Constitution, and this gives a lot of sense of security to the minorities as well. Article 30, the minority groups have the right to set up and manage their own educational institutions as per their choice. The state government can't discriminate against such educational institutions established by minorities, and government must grant aid without any partiality. Such educational institutions must also receive state recognition. However, the State Authority of Education Department has the right to control and regulate all such educational institutions, since the right to manage does not give such institutions the right to mismanage. Article 29. People belonging to linguistic or religious and linguistic minorities have the right to set up and manage their own educational institutions. The people of minority communities have unlimited and unrestricted rights to endorse, support, and preserve their culture and religion. It also prohibits favoritism, impartiality, and discrimination based on language, caste, religion, race during the admission of any educational institution run by the authority, private institute, or any institute. The minorities in India are an indispensable part of the country and contribute equally to the growth and development of the nation. They hold high position in almost every field, including government offices, politics, engineering, civil services, in almost every field. Thus, the minorities in India are highly safe and their rights are completely secured and protected in comparison to many other countries across the world. India is a developing country and people here must respect each other's and also the religions of other people. No person should get influenced negatively and harm each other, thereby creating unrest in the country. Let's live peacefully. Thank you.